Hey Team Momentum and Avon Nation, it's Emily Seagren. I'm a gold leader, national leader, and top seller with Avon, been selling since 2008. And I love what I do. It's given me the flexibility to have a successful career, but also to be at home to revolve my career around my family life. So in today's video, I want to take you into one of the hottest topics that there is, and that's about the earnings opportunity. So how do you make money being an Avon representative? I'm going to break that down and go into depth in each area of your earnings opportunity and the current program in 2020. As always, if you're watching this, be sure that the programs and the incentives that I'm going through are still up to date. So let's take a dive into the back end of the representative website, which is Avon Now. And I'm going to show you where I'm going so that you can follow along and be able to access this information in the future yourself. So let's go under Seller Central and look at sales and recognition. So besides the earnings opportunity, there's so much more to the Avon business. You get rewarded, there's community, there's travel and fun and friendship. So always keep that in mind when you're looking at the entire opportunity. It's not just financial, it's about lifestyle and all the different perks that are available when you join a direct sales company. So let's take a look. I have opened different tabs here for the premier level, the President's Recognition Program Guide, and then we'll also do a brief overview of the leadership program. And having said that, as someone who has built big in traditional sales, so by traditional, I mean face-to-face, online sales, and through building a team. Building a team for me is my favorite and happens to be the most lucrative too, so double win there. But there is also an importance to building up stability, and so building in all of those areas is really going to give you more of a solid foundation to weather through the ups and downs of being a business owner. So the premier level is going to be when you reach sales of 5,000. We currently have a program for our representatives in their first 4 months that puts them on the pathway to premier and rewards them with bonus money. In addition to the commission that you're going to earn on your orders, Avon's also going to reward you with a stepping stone bonus where you can earn an extra $20 for every 200 that you submit within a 2-week time frame. So when I say award sales or campaign sales, that's going to be a combination of what you're submitting from customers face-to-face in addition to your online sales. So that's all going to combine together to give you the total for the 2-week time period. And let's say that you are averaging that 200. After your first 5 campaigns or 10 weeks, you're at 1,000 in total sales. You're going to get a milestone bonus of 10%. So at that 1,000 level, you're going to get a $100 bonus. And that is in addition to all of those stepping stone bonuses. So that is taking you on the pathway to Premier, and hopefully by the end of your first 4 months, you have reached our first sales level of Premier. So during those first 4 months, you're going to be able to earn up to 65% commission when you take into account your product commission and your bonuses from the pathway to Premier. For more in-depth information on the pathway to Premier, I do have a separate video and blog post about the program itself, so be sure to check that out. There is also loads of training for you in Avon University, so always be training, learning, and developing your skills. Next, let's take a look at the commission and sales levels once you're out of that first eight campaigns. So under Seller Central, you can find this page under commission and sales levels. So I'm going to click on commission levels here. And let's take a look at representative. So a contender is going to be anyone that is up to that $5,000 sales mark. So you do need to have a total of over 40 during that 2-week time frame in order to earn commission, which is not hard to do. Our average customer order is right around that amount. So you couple that with your own family needs and you will easily hit that $40 mark. When you do, you will earn 25% on beauty and 20% on fashion and home. Beauty is going to include makeup, skincare, bath and body, fragrance, and jewelry. So it is the majority of our product portfolio. Premier level is once you hit the 5,000 for the award sales during a year's time frame. So once you hit Premier, you are going to be guaranteed 30% commission on beauty and 20% on fashion and home. And then we get into some higher sales levels. So if you've been with Avon in the past, you're probably familiar with the President's Club. It's a well-known honor that we've had since I've been a representative. And the more that you sell, the higher your commission goes. So at this time, your commission level is guaranteed through that selling cycle. So if, say, someone hits Rose Circle in June of 2020, they're going to enjoy the 45% earnings through the end of the 2020 cycle. And then we're kind of waiting to see if there's going to be changes to that. So that's how it's working right now. And you can see the different sales levels as you go up. I always recommend to try and build and go one level higher than what you achieved the previous year. It's good to dream and always be shooting for the top, but I find it more achievable when we look at taking improvements step by step. So you can earn up to 50% on beauty when you hit that inner circle level. Like I said, in my experience, the leadership side has been the most profitable. And that's normally because in order to sell that amount of volume, sellers have high expenses that go along with it. Whereas when you're building leadership, building people, there aren't as many overhead expenses. So that has been my experience. And then we also want to take and break these down into that campaign time frame. So take the level that you would like to achieve, divide it by 26 for the entire cycle to see what average you need each campaign. If you're starting halfway through the year, take how many campaigns are left and take this number divided by the number of campaigns left to figure out what you need to average per campaign. Now we're going to go into the 2020 recognition guide. So back under that sales and recognition, you can find the guide right here. On this page, you can also find information about current incentives and different rewards and programs that we have. And under the top 100, I always recommend looking there to build up your dreams and see how big those numbers can get over time. All right, so reaching that premier level, if it's your very first year with Avon, when you reach that premier level, you are going to get the Rising Star pin. So one of my favorite parts about Avon has been the rewards and recognition. That is something that I feel a lot of companies have lost sight of. And Avon is still all about that. And so that's one of my favorite benefits of being a representative. Here we will receive this charm bracelet. And when you hit those different levels of sales, you will get a beautiful charm to add to your bracelet. You can also see that you will receive a small gift on your 5-year anniversary, your birthday, and potentially during the holidays once you hit President's Club. So that's always fun, extra, and receiving something by surprise in the mail is always a fun thing. This is our leadership program, and so there are also different charms to show the different levels that you can achieve there. And you can also become a member of the Diamond Club. So that is for our top leaders whose teams sell over $1 million worth of Avon per year. And so the leader of those teams will receive 1 diamond for every million in annual sales that their team does. So for example, last year our team sold about 2.5 million. So I have 2 diamonds. If we're able to bring that up to 4 million, I will receive 2 more diamonds. So just another way that Avon makes you feel special and recognized for hard work and achievements. You also can earn a bonus for planning a team-specific event. So let's say Team Momentum hits that 5 million mark this year. I would receive $5,000 to plan a team event, and we will have our own concierge and event planning service to help us get through those details and plan something fun for our team. There are also national awards that go to particular achievers that are chosen by Avon. So it's always great to read about what these awards are about, and make sure that you're instilling those values and, you know, just going after all of these different awards and achievements that you can earn with Avon. The Pinnacle categories are certain categories that Avon recognizes on both a regional level and on a national level. So we just had our virtual ceremony for last year's performance. I received 3 of these beautiful crystal awards for being in the top 10 in the nation in 3 different categories. And then we were also recognized for top 100 within the region. So if you achieved one of those levels, you also got to pick out a reward from the Avon Rewards program. People that achieve #1 in the nation also get a $5,000 bonus check. So in 2018, Rob and I were blessed enough to receive 3 of those checks. So we received an extra $15,000 for placing #1 in the nation. So if you want to see the different rewards that are available as far as hitting some of those smaller milestones or placing in the region, you can go into Avon Rewards. It'll take a second here. All right, so you see that I earned the National Pinnacle Awards. You can also see, don't come in here that often, so bear with me here. Okay, so if you come to the reward catalog, you can see if you're a new representative where you can earn some rewards. So achievement levels for new reps are your first $60 online order, reaching $2,500 in your first year, and when you reach that premier level in your first year. So come in here and check it out. See if you have any rewards available. Normally you'll receive an email from Avon saying that you achieved and that you can go and redeem your reward. All right. So let's take a look at the career and compensation guide. And that can be found, I believe it's at the bottom here. Let's see. Oops, that's not the right place either. Hang on. Leadership earnings, Avon Rewards. Maybe it was on the leadership page. Career and compensation guide. Thought there was somewhere else. Let's see if I can get it by going to the resource library under Manage Business. '20 Leadership Compensation Plan. Okay, I don't know where I pulled that from. I'm gonna go over it with you. And I'll try to comment below if I go back and figure out where I pulled it from. Okay, so also trying to find resource guides. A lot of times I'll go into Avon University and the search feature in there is really good. So maybe I'll try that after the video, but just go into Avon U, which can be found in the upper left-hand corner on your desktop, or if you have the Avon Now app, it's one of your first menu selections. All right, so this just shows you that complete breakdown of the commission scales. This shows you the potential for bonuses within the leadership program, which is an area that I really try to focus on. You can really pad that 2-week paycheck by focusing on areas that give you bonus money. And so for qualified new recruits, that would be for me signing up a new representative. So let's say Ashley, I sign up Ashley. Ashley submits a $150 order in either her first or second campaign. I'm gonna get a $20 bonus. So I'm always coaching my new representatives to go for the 200 mark because that's gonna be most profitable for them. And that's also gonna give me, as their leader, the qualified new recruit bonus. A sponsorship bonus is going to start with the first person that you sign up on your team. As long as you submit $50 every campaign, you're gonna earn a 3% commission on that person's sales. Promotion bonuses. These are the big dogs. So this is where you dream big. I have gone up to the bronze executive level. I have not yet hit silver, but I can look forward to hopefully earning $5,000 in bonus money when I get there. So if you are new to leadership, the first level where you can earn a bonus for promoting is bronze ambassador. So what does that mean? This is where you want to pull that compensation plan because it's going to give you the requirements for each leadership level. So here at bronze ambassador, it's saying that I need to submit 200 or more during that 2 weeks. 3 people directly under me have to place an order during that 2 weeks. And then as a total, we need to submit 1,000. So to make the math easy, let's say that I submit 200 and 4 of my teammates submit 200 as well. That gives a total of 5 of us times 200, 1,000 in total team sales. So for achieving bronze ambassador for the first time, you can earn a total of $500 over a period of, let's see, 5 campaigns. So you get 125 when you advance. Those following 4 campaigns, let's see, no, the following 3 campaigns, if you maintain title, you get the rest of it, the 375. They do give you a grace campaign so that, let's say you hit bronze ambassador in campaign 12 and 13, but 14, you barely, you just didn't get there. And so again, in campaign 15, you have another chance to earn that 125. So it's going to be over 4 payments, all right? So those kind of details, I really recommend that you don't stress out about that until you advance. As a leader, I'm always kind of keeping an eye on those numbers. If they're close, I'm telling them, hey, you only need $45 more in team sales to hit bronze ambassador. and then I coach from there to help them maintain that title. So I know some of those specifics get a little hairy, but just take one step at a time. Go after bronze ambassador. Keep in mind that, I'm gonna stop my share here. Keep in mind that there's a part to leadership you have to accept, that not everyone you sign up is going to be successful. Not everyone that you sign up is even going to submit a first order. So you always want to shoot higher. So just always be recruiting. Sometimes it takes 10 to 15 people to even get to that bronze ambassador level where 3 people are submitting an order. So leadership does require patience and consistency and yeah, just persistence. You have to be resilient and just always be adding. And the beautiful thing about leadership is that you continue to earn more as you progress along the leadership levels. So in the beginning, sometimes the amount of effort you put into compared to the amount of reward you get doesn't really balance, but later on, all that hard work pays off. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Some of the other things that I would say with Avon, we have Avon Perks, which gives us access to thousands of businesses where we can save money. For example, I know one of the most popular is the Costco membership, so we get a discount in that. There are insurance benefits available. We just have a big network, and so there's a lot of rewards that are available to you as being a representative. We have the recognition and incentives and programs. Avon, as opposed to earning a car, we do a lot of travel, which I love. So that's a huge benefit of being an Avon representative. There is community, so getting to know people all across the nation. Sometimes it's just having something that's your own to do, something that's separate from your family, and sometimes it's a hobby, sometimes it's more of a career where you work at full time. So there's so much flexibility, and you can work the business how you want. And I hope you found all of this helpful. I say to dream big and go after everything that is on the table, and start crossing off those items on your bucket list. All right, guys, have a great day.